Yes, you bet I am. I'm sick and tired of you smiling to yourself and keeping me in the dark. What's the scheme you got hatched up?
You'll know when the time comes.
Draco, you don't satisfy my curiosity. I'm not going to sleep tonight. And if I don't, you won't.
No?
No.
Well, you better show her, Wolfson. Here. That there's my magic machine. That's gonna give me my 3 fondest wishes.
Such as?
Money, Mexico, and somebody.
Who?
An old friend of yours. And that's my 3rd fondest wish. Let's go!
Drago!
And I don't care if Teresa is coming home tomorrow. I'm a horse wrangler and an expert handyman. Now, my work is done out of doors. Now, if you want your house polished, Mr. Murdoch Lancer, you can just hire yourself an English butler. That's what I should have said to you. Oh, that's right. Just walk on by. Don't say nothing.
Say what?
Like, where are you going?
Out to milk a cow.
You are not. You're going up to the high country to see if the cattle got to spring grass, and you're all upset because that's Johnny's job, and he's off gallivanting in the 7 hills of San Francisco.
Why tell you what you know?
Well, you might just as well think about going off without your trousers.
Tell Murdoch where I've gone.
Well, as if I'm going to tell him anything. He's just about as viperish as you are this morning.
Well, he's always like that when he has to pay his taxes.
Telling the missus this morning. The only difference between a tax collector and a pickpocket is one of them gives you a dated receipt.
How's the collection coming, Sheriff?
We'll have over 10,000 by nightfall.
10,000. That's an awful lot of money to leave over the weekend.
With the new safe and extra deputies on duty, nobody will be stealing that money before we can get up to Sacramento.
I need a drink.
Cheer up, Murdoch. Tax day only comes once a year.
Good thing. Else hurt?
Not a soul. But those people are trembling like an earthquake hit.
I guess they just meant to throw a scare, an object lesson of some kind. But what are they after?
Money. The tax money.
What?
They told me they want $10,000 by tomorrow noon. Else they're gonna use that infernal gun again.
Well, they won't catch us off guard. Not again, they won't.
No, not the town. They're gonna shoot up cattle herds, farmhouses, women and children.
You get wind of this, we're gonna have a real panic. Keep that door shut.
Boss, there's more.
What?
They're out at the ranch. They took Scott prisoner.
Well, how do I look?
Yellow ain't your color.
Yeah, well, men lie. Mirrors don't. Besides, you told me to fancy myself up, didn't you? For that old friend you think you're going to surprise me with? Well, bring him on.
Ain't you curious who?
I had a lot of old friends before you come along.
I ain't talking about just any old friend.
Jaffe! Get him out here! I'm talking about Johnny Madrid.
Johnny.
That kind of puts the bars on the jailhouse, don't it?
That ain't Johnny Madrid, Drago.
Don't you lie to me now, woman. I know all about him. Fella down in Texas told me how his old man hunted him down and gave him part of this ranch, just like some kind of storybook prince. I've been scheming a long time how I'm gonna get you two together again.
There were two sons, Drago. This could be the wrong one.
Boy, you Johnny Madrid, ain't you? Huh?
I'm sorry. But you got the wrong man.
Don't, Johnny. You can't bluff your way out of this one.
I'm Scott Lancer.
Maybe. Maybe then again, you just don't like the odds around here, huh?
There's one sure way to find out. Madrid's a gunfighter. Give this gentleman a pistol and see if he's faster than Drago. Right, boys?
yeah. You go ahead, Drago. You let him box you into your own coffin. You want to see how I'll grieve for you? You be Johnny or you'll die.
Drago, no, please!
See that, Madrid? See how nice and honey-dripping she begs for you? You think she'd beg for me? No, sir. And I've been good to her. I give her presents. I give her fancies. I make this pack of dogs show her respect. But according to her, there ain't nothing I can do to hold a candle to Johnny Madrid. He can ride harder and draw faster and talk sweeter than any other man ever born. And you know what she loves most of all? Cutting me up and rubbing Johnny Madrid in my wounds like salt. In front of them! Whittling me down to the size of a goober pea. Well, how long do you think I can take that?
All right, Drago. I'll say I'm sorry if that's what you want.
No. I want more. I want a whole lot more.
Hold on, Drago. Now, we're under the impression that we're here to get that tax money, not help you settle a score.
That's right. But that's the pudding. He's the plum. I'm gonna show my woman you're human. I'm gonna cut you up, hair by hair, bone by bone.
Over 10,000. We can meet their demand.
Yeah, but should we?
I don't know. I think we'd be better off taking the offensive.
We can't stand up against that Gatling gun. Besides, they got Scott.
Yeah. And what guarantee do we have that they'd release him even if they got the money? I say we should go on the attack.
Well, I could probably get together maybe 20 men, but I don't think they'll get through. And I just can't see sending them straight into that Gatling gun.
Maybe 20 couldn't get through. 2 might.
Eight to 10 of hearts.
Jack of hearts.
Get over here. You stand behind this chair bringing him luck.
Johnny don't need any luck.
Now, you better hope so for your Johnny boy's sake. He ain't gonna like losing.
You mind telling me what we're playing for? What the stakes are?
Your fingers. How many you want to bet on the first deal? 1 or 2? What's going on out there?
Nothing, Drago. Calico's just trying to blow his way into the wine cellar.
Wine cellar? Come on, boys, let's have a look.
You stay here and watch him.
Enough is enough. Now, as soon as your friend comes back, I'm going to tell him the whole truth before I lose my fingers.
No.
Now, look, he's got no quarrel with me.
And he's got no reason for keeping you alive and even less for turning you loose. You've got to play along for now. Later on, I promise I'll help you. Trust me.
Trust you? You're the reason I got into this mess.
Well, I didn't mean to. I was only trying to protect Johnny.
Protect Johnny or yourself?
All right, you go ahead. You tell him. Tell him you're not Johnny and see if he believes you.
Try me. I shouldn't be that difficult to convince. I find it all rather amusing, don't you, Mr. Lancer?
bandits, phantom lover, the innocent brother mistaken. In the theater, it would play to turn away audiences. Kill him for that.
He's mine. Why does something always go wrong when I turn my back on you? I know you ain't one for caution, but you make an enemy out of Chapel, you might as well go and bit a rattlesnake. Why, compared to him, Johnny boy, I won't seem like a friend. Almost. Now get him out of here. Lock him up somewhere till I need him.
Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Oh, Drago. You want to be better than Johnny Madrid. Why don't you show me how you can be kinder and more gentle? Please, Drago. Don't hurt him too much.
You'd do anything in the world for Johnny Madrid, wouldn't you?
Oh! Let me go! Oh! Let me go! You smell like a wet billy goat!
Slip into the house through the wine cellar, find Scott, and bring him out the same way. Here, use this in case you get close to the Gatling gun. If you don't save it, use it for a diversion in case I get into trouble.
Which you won't.
Open it up. I want in.
Drago skinned me alive.
Well, now, what's he gonna do when I tell him how you've been making bold with me?
One sound, I'll break your pretty neck.
You really think I got a pretty neck? I've been told my teeth are my best feature.
What are you doing here?
I came to say I'm sorry. And find out where Johnny's at.
San Francisco? But who knows? He could walk in here any minute.
But he can't. I mean, seeing the two of you together, Draco'd know for sure which was which. And he'd go hard on both of you.
Lady, I don't intend to stick around that long.
Does this lead to the attic?
Yes. Any guards on the roof?
I expect so. Draco'd likely post somebody on lookout. Starbuck or Calico.
Maybe I better tie you up so Draco won't be so hard on you.
Listen, you never mind him. You find Johnny and you warn him. That's for luck.
And that's for the fun of it.
This is no pleasure, Lee.
Draco, no!
Get out.
Let's go back.
Hold it. One move and your man dies. I'm not bluffing.
That's his hard luck. And neither's my man on the stairs up here pointing a rifle at you, Johnny Boy's skull.
Johnny.
He's right, Murdoch. It's a Mexican standoff. Take it from me, Johnny Madrid. Come on, Murdoch, get out.
Come on.
You got a new deadline, Lancer. Get that tax money here by sunup tomorrow. I'm gonna hang you, Johnny Boy, from the gate post and burn your house down.
Doesn't seem to be damaged. Of course, I can't be sure till I test fire. May I suggest a target?
You put this around there somewhere by the wall. Well, Johnny boy, I sure know who you take after now. Your dad's got a lot of spunk.
Thanks.
Want a drink?
No, thanks.
You might need it.
All right, Drago. What have you got in your mind this time?
Come on around the corner, let's talk about it. You know, my ribs are aching where you pounded me.
Well, I've got a pain or two myself.
We was going pretty good there for a while. Well, Violet always said that you was a champion saloon fighter around Nogales.
Well, maybe she stretched the truth a bit.
I wouldn't say that.
Look, Drago.
You want a drink? Smoke?
No.
Blindfold?
Blindfold?
Well, sure, we got to test that Gatling gun. And Chapel, well, you know how he is. He ain't gonna be satisfied just busting them pots.
No. No blindfold.
Well, suit yourself. I ain't gonna tie you up either. I want to see if you stand on your feet or drop down on your knees when the time comes and crawl.
Well, I guess no man really knows till his time comes.
You know, when I was a boy growing up, they had public hangings. And I seen growed killers a-begging like little babies. Once the rope broke. Now, they had this revival preacher there, and he had on all these black clothes, you know. Black tie, black coat, black hat, a big fierce beard, and, well, he just kind of leapt up on the scaffold like that, and he had his big black Bible with a gold cross on it. He said, "It's a sign." Yes, sir, he said it was a sign, and they voted. They voted by acclamation not to rehang them killers over again.
The rope won't break for me.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be too sure about that. I mean, them Gatling guns they're treacherous machines. But they do jam. Now, if they jam, I'd take that for a sign.
Drago, what are you waiting for? Come on, stand clear.
Oh, I forgot. You want to say yourself a little prayer?
Use that drink now.
It's no fair. You kicked me under the table.
Yeah. You agreed to the rules.
Yeah. Well, who's next? How about you, Madrid? Try your luck? Or perhaps Drago's more to your liking. Take him and it'll prove everything Miss Violet's ever told us about you. Get up. Yeah. Let's make this interesting. Perhaps the woman's been right about Madrid's virtues. The strength of Samson. The courage of Achilles. The wisdom of Solomon. The beauty of Apollo. Purity of Galahad. What a paragon. A Brian. A Quixote. Truly a man unmatched among men.
Drago, don't you listen to him. Can't you see what he's doing? He's just trying to fill you up with your own poison.
Hate him, Drago. Hate him.
Let him go.
No.
But you beat him, didn't you? You showed me who's the best man. Now, ain't you satisfied? Let him go before Chapel kills him.
How do you do it? What kind of magic do you use?
Look, Drago, I'm not who you think.
Drago, I'll make you sorry. I swear I will. I'll make your life one.
No, you won't! Tomorrow I'm giving him to Chapel! And I'm throwing you back in the ditch where I found you!
Catches us now, he'd kill us.
What about the people in town? I can't leave here till I put that gun out of commission.
Scott.
You wait here.
is a dead man.
That ain't Johnny Madrid. I lied. He's Scott Lancer. And if you don't believe me, ask Chapel, because he knows.
Let him go through with paying the ransom?
How can I justify stopping? Danger to their family?
What about Scott? What if it's true they think he's Johnny and their number one's got a grudge against him?
He'll be dead by the time they get the tax money, if he's not dead already.
Well, don't even think that.
There's one hope. It's exactly 4:20. It's 4:20, Stanley. That's time enough for me to get back to the ranch for the new timetable. You got the money ready?
Yeah, just about. Delivering, that's my job, Murdoch.
Your job, my son. Lancer takes care of its own.
Takes care of its own what?
Where is Madrid? San Francisco? Don't expect him back a week, maybe two.
No. If that was true, you'd have told me long before this. He'll be back soon, and when he does, I'm gonna nail him.
You don't mean to wait. Drago, be sensible. Take your revenge on this one and get the hate out of your spleen. Kill her, too, and good riddance.
Kill Violet?
Why not? She's been nothing but trouble. Find someone else. The world's full of women.
How would you know? Go on, get out of here. Get those boys awake. Get them saddled and ready to ride. Do it now! Maybe I should have killed you. At least I'd be done with you.
Well, go ahead. Because I'd rather you did that than...
Why don't you tell him about you and Johnny?
No, I won't.
And I will. Because it's about time we got the truth out in the open. She knew Johnny all right. 8 years ago. Let's see, that'd make her about 13.
I was 14, and Johnny was the first man to love me.
The first man you ever loved. Now, tonight she told me how it really was. Small girl growing up in a backwater town. Needing something or someone to tie her heart to. And a gunfighter, just passing through, never realizing how he'd become an ideal. When he left, it was the only real thing in her dreams.
He loved her and left her.
He barely looked at her.
And it's all been a pack of lies. He never even touched you.
He could have. But he wouldn't. 'Cause he cared for me. Why else would I remember him after all this time? Johnny's special. I'll always love him. Like the only doll I ever got for Christmas.
You made me hate him all this time. Why?
So I could keep you.
Do you understand her? I don't.
I think so. I guess you figured you needed a rival. Just to keep you interested.
Don't I show you I love you?
Draco. How long would that last? Once you found out for sure that I loved you back. You'd get tired of me. Just like all the others.
You don't understand me at all. You don't understand me at all.
Draco, you ain't crying.
Oh, hell, woman. If you found some place to hide out till we all get out of here.
And the tax money? It's right here.
Johnny Madrid. We just been talking about you.
Scott? Here's your money.
So long. You've done yourself real proud. Drop it, Johnny. I've been waiting a long time to get one up on you. Now I've done it. And I ain't never gonna let this woman forget it. Come on, woman.
Waiting out there with a posse. You want to tell me what went on?
It's a long story.
Well, I got time.
It's about a man, a shadow from his past. The shadow got so big, the man never thought he could match it.
How do you figure a man like that Drago character?
It's hard to figure him. Johnny.
How come?
Come on.
Manana, maybe?
No, now.
Okay, now. Huh?
Humor me.
Hey, Scott, where are you?
In here! Anytime.
You two all right?
Yeah, we're fine. Scott's not quite himself, though. Did you get him?
The leader and the girl got away, but I don't believe they'll have too much trouble finding them.
That girl, she sure looked familiar to me.
Is that right?
That wouldn't have anything to do with this, would it?
Seems to me she mentioned something about Johnny Madrid.
I wouldn't be that shadow, would I?
Whenever you fellas feel like concluding this, I could remind you that there's a mighty big ranch around here we got to take care of.
I'm trying to conclude it.